Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. So again, I've been talking about like every mission, especially while we're just getting units back to like decent stress levels here. We want to accomplish something, even if it's something small. You know, getting back to 100k gold would be nice, but our antiquarian's a little bit on, well, they're having problems right now. Well, let's check the stagecoach real quick. We got 5 spaces here. A veteran arbalist actually seems like a good call to bring, because we have like a pseudo mark party waiting to happen here, okay? I also wanted to point out, Hugh, you did great on the last mission.
Steps of war.
You're Huey Lewis from now on. So we got, this is Tyler Seguin, so, hello Tyler. We have a party. It wouldn't, like a mark party. It would just be these 4 right here. I think that's kind of an acceptable use of our squad right here if we went out on an intermediate level mission. Versus the sunken crew, I'm just worried, do we have enough damage? Because we have 2 markers, 3 well, we have 2 markers and then a unit that does better against marked units. So let's go quickly here. Because we have the sunken crew. We don't really care about getting the wounding helmet, but still. We want mass damage output here. So we could take Marcy, even though they're a level... No, they're not a level too high. They're at the perfect level. And then Britell. Benjamin Gibb would actually go here. This is a much, much better party for an occultist to be on. I'm realizing that now that we got it set up. Because you want to be in the 3rd slot in order to throw the daggers, lunge forward, etc., etc. But you in the 2nd slot are worthless, so we'd have to do something like this. But then you in that 2nd slot can't even use your mega heal. You can use your party heal and your mace bash. I guess we could try to roll. You can't use a flashbang here. Okay. Probably like that then. I guess you could try to roll the 3rd slot, or the 4th slot arbalist is fine. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And then Bounty Hunter is working okay in the 3rd position, as we know. But when we move you forward, it will push you back to the 3rd position where you can't mace bash, but you can still heal, so... Maybe we would want to give you the Judgment instead of the Mace Bash, just to give you 1 extra move. Because you're not going to stay at the 2nd slot for too long. I think this party can work, but first, I'm going to go back, and again, we want to accomplish something. So what are we accomplishing here? Well, nothing in that capacity. Nothing in this capacity. Okay, well, I guess we're just beating the boss then. Let's make sure everybody's equipped properly. I don't really remember having a problem with the sunken crew, or the 1st level of the sunken crew. I expect that just having mass damage is going to be useful, I hope. Let me make sure I got you equipped with the right sort of combination here. Should be fine. It's a bit weird, but I think it'll work. Everything that I know about these classes, and I've used them a lot, tells me that this should work. So we want our Bounty Hunter or our Arbalist, or possibly both, to have extra damage against marked. Arbalist is 6 to 13, Bounty Hunter 7 to 15. Why are you... Misses the spot, diurnal. Misses the spot is bad, but apart from that, it's not horrible. So our healer, you always start there, or at least I do because it's easy. I didn't give anybody the head last time. What was I thinking? Yet, also at the same time, I'm like, maybe that's great. Because it worked out. So I'll tell you what, let's just give you plus 25% damage. We don't have a stress healer, so I'm a little nervous about that. But, well, actually, you know, Bounty Hunter is also very good here. Or, sorry, Grave Robber is also very good here. Let's give you extra accuracy on range skills. Then I'm just going to give you extra accuracy and maybe protection as well, because your HP is a little lower. Oh, extra stress on the Cove. That's bad, but I'm still willing to give you a try, Benjamin. Then I think maybe Bounty Hunter, extra damage against marked in size 2. I don't really want to stack up too many, like, stress trinkets, but maybe it's okay. I also actually think, you know what, maybe take the extra damage against marked and give that to the arbalist. And then for the bounty hunter, go extra crit and damage on melee skills. And then for you, let's give you more max HP, even at the expense of your stress. Just because your max HP is lower by default. Okay, we'll try. Just making sure it's Cove, medium. This should be the right mission. Cove, medium. Alright, I'm excited. 16 to 20 food. I'll go 20. That is not 20. 4 to 5 shovels. You know what? I'll go 4. Anti-venom 0 to 2. Bandages 3 to 4. Sounds good to me. Medicinal herbs 3 to 4. Sure. Skeleton keys 2 to 3. I'm going to take 2 just because it's, we're not going to be on the mission for that long in all likelihood. Holy water 0 to 2. Torch 12. I'm going to take the exact amount of torches because, we took the exact amount of torches last time. It worked out really nicely for us. We got good backline, good front line, a strong healer, hopefully.
Retrieving many valuable artifacts.
And we'll tick off another box. Start working towards it. I'm not stalling. I actually don't know what the end game condition is for Darkest Dungeon. Beat all of the Darkest Dungeons, I guess, but why not kill the bosses along the way?
And so I prepared an alternative payment.
Alright, you made it sound a little bit dubious when it's an act of love, but so be it.
The poor devils.
They must be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of those two. So we at least should go here, just to get the minimum distance. Brackish Tide Pool. I don't know if that's like... That seems like an anti-venom situation. This is a nasty fight for this early. Realistically, I hate killing this guy last, but he's probably the last to go. Pick to the face is armor piercing. It's a damage output, 6 to 13. 6 to 13. That is painful. But a bolus will finish the job, so think about that. If a bolus will finish the job, because he's at 1, right? Yeah. Then we should either mark a unit, although it's just the arbalist that would be attacking next. You know what? Don't even use a bolus. Use your healer to finish the job. And then focus on giving this guy a mark, but then the arbalist can't get him. That is tough. So here's my methodology. I don't want to waste an attack on this guy because I know he's going last due to -4 speed. So the healer is the least valuable on a turn where nobody's hurt, so the healer should take him. We can mark a unit and then go for a sniper shot, but it's very unlikely to kill this guy. But I guess if we lower his prot, there's a chance. Or we could just go for a raw attack, which has an okay chance to kill. I'd rather this guy didn't live, because they're both stress dealers, but... we have no other means... yeah, we have no other means to hit you, so I think that this is our best move. I don't think we'll kill this guy unless we get the world's luckiest crit, but I'm willing to give it a shot. 9 damage, huh? That was a 0 to 1 damage dealer. So this did not go particularly well, and we're gonna have a lot of stress, but we do have the camping ability. Never looked at our camping skills for even a moment, but that's on me, obviously. Okay. Like bounty, plus 90% damage against marked. Now we're talking. Get this guy taken care of, hopefully. Ben Gibb, if you could lunge forward and murder this fool, great news. That's exact damage. I appreciate that a lot. Now, this person is in a healing position, but we're going to use the stun, which it had a 60% chance to work. I'm glad it turned out. And at this point, we might as well mark you. Oh, we can't mark you. You can't mark position 1, huh? So literally all you have is the bolus. So we're going to rework your skills in all likelihood, Brett and Crackers, because you're not doing what I need you to do here. You're not being as good as Nicholas is, and that, I gotta tell you, it bums me out. I guess we'll Shadow Fade. It doesn't really work well here, but the Bounty Hunter should probably get the kill regardless. That hurts. Wow! Really? Well, that's just terrible. We're in dire need of a heal early on here. This is the default party order, okay.
The way is lit. The path
Terrible
is clear.
start. I've never seen that man explode
Only the
before.
strength to follow it.
That's certainly not very helpful. Now, let's look at this realistically. Just seeing, if you could get a kill with a lunge, do it. It puts the units back into better positions for you anyway. 57! Good lord. We should have reworked your abilities as well. I do think we should snipers mark you. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm looking like... I think we'll just go for... even better. I was going to go for the 2-tap. Like, your attack plus the bounty hunter's one that can target position 3. Luckily, we didn't need to. But still worth an attempt. We're going for a stun here because we... It didn't work, but we would really like to stall. And in case it's not abundantly clear, our bounty hunter is in dire need of heals. If we could stall this guy, I'd be a very happy man. That's fine. I mean, it sucks, but it's fine in the sense that... you know, this guy's got such low speed. I don't really want to put the Arbalist in position 1. This is kind of bad. Thank God our Bounty Hunter goes first. It sounds crazy, but, like, we're going to move our Bounty Hunter up. Just so that our healer can actually heal on their turn. Otherwise, they would have to do a party heal, which wouldn't be terrible, but, you know, the real problem right now is definitely the Bounty Hunter, so... We made almost no progress there. This guy's a real pain in the butt. But we have armor piercing and we've marked him, so we should be doing pretty decent damage here. We want to stall. The only danger is I think we're taking more damage from this guy than we're able to heal in a single turn with our healer. I think we're still better off going for 2 heals instead of, like, 2 individual heals instead of 2 party heals for now. Okay, he did 1 damage. It'll be nasty bleed, but when he goes, he'll take 8, and then we'll just put the bandages on him. He'll probably finish the job. Well, close. Speed of 1. Speed of 3. I'm willing to take the chance. Okay. The stun would have been nice, but killing him is also sounds good to me. So I think we're leaving this fight slightly better than we found it. There's a lot of potential. Oh my word. The way is fraught with danger right now. So we really want to ice the stress dealer as soon as possible. So we went for the highest damage attack. It also puts... in case... I haven't put it into words in a very articulate fashion so far, but... We can leave our healer in position 2 by throwing daggers with our grave robber, but if we want our healer to heal, it seems best to open with a lunge. Great kill. You're not getting a name yet, it's too early, you've only been on 1 mission. Great dodge. I do think that maybe now we're in, like, party heal zones. Starting to feel pretty good. You're up there. Good hit. I mean, that's a bolus right there. We really need to rework our Arbalist moves, but straight up, I think we should just go for the kill. Did 39 damage to kill a 20 HP unit, but we wanted to make sure they didn't get a chance to hit us. Right, can't do it. Give you a quick bolus. Alright, after the... Really, it was the first encounter that set us up a little badly. Now we're not looking horribly. We really should just go for the kill. Yeah, 37 damage crit. Feels pretty nice, even though it's a little early there. Good stuff. Inventory is not full yet. I mean, remember, we got a boss fight at some point, so... just trying to keep ourselves... as close to fresh as possible. We've had a lot of combat early. A lot more combat than you'd expect. Hold on. I don't think we need your suppressing fire. I don't really like blind fire, honestly, but at least it can hit any spot. Battlefield Bandage, I think, is also... It's okay when there's, like, 1 unit left. I don't feel comfortable using 2 shovels to do this. You never know, we might encounter 3 barnacle barriers or something on the way to the boss. I would hope that we wouldn't, but who knows. Only thing I'm worried about right now is the stress on our healer. So this is the room that kind of acts as the linchpin here. If we choose wisely... No. This isn't about loot. If we choose wisely, we could see... Shipwrecks, not barnacle barriers. We could have the boss fight really close. If we choose poorly, we'd have another 2 or 3 rooms at least. This not being a surprise is pretty bad for us. We might want to camp after this, but I would say it's a low percentage chance. For right now, I actually like the idea of keeping our healer in position 2. They don't need to heal yet. Only this guy really does damage. So let's try to wipe the exploder as soon as possible. As we've learned, he's kind of a pain in the butt, and now he's dead. An extreme overkill, but so be it. 10 damage still doesn't matter much. Barnacle barrier is countered by a stun, but do we want a stun, or would we rather just do like a what's your stun resist? Your stun resist is so low. I actually think we're better off going for the stun and then focus on crushing this guy. You really should party heal. Although, you know what? Next turn is going to be terrible for them. I like this. So here we should definitely go for this guy. And a lunge, I was going to say, is pretty likely to take him out. So it turns out we probably did not have to stun him, but that's life. Good dodge. In fact, very, very good dodge. Now we can focus this guy. I think we'll just go for the, well, that'll do it. What I was going to say is you go for the 2-tap. You snipe shot him, and then you use the bounty hunter's position 3 target. We're going to lower his prot. This is going to put him very much in a dangerous range. Sniper shot should do a lot of damage. Bounty hunters collect bounty should do a lot of damage. He's in trouble. Plus, he doesn't do that much damage to begin with. Plus, I forgot we had armor piercing. Even better. He might live for 1 turn. Nope. Okay, after a relatively spotty start, this is going a little better. I still don't really feel like using a shovel here, if you'll forgive me. I'm gonna try up. Like, look at... We would have used so many shovels by this point. You know, now I feel comfortable using a shovel. Maybe it's worse than using it on an oyster. I don't know.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I felt comfortable getting rid of a torch there. Maybe it's worse than using it on an oyster. I don't know. We do need the stress relief from this. But I scouted down here so we know there's a very unlikely chance that we have a like more than 2 shovel situations in the future. I think now is where we're going to want to camp. Just in case the boss fight is coming up. We have 16 food, so we can definitely afford to get 8. Now, we want to prevent ambush. If we have the option. I don't think we have the option. So, religious. This is the only religious unit as far as I know. So, prey is not very good here. Alright. So I think we'll go for gallows humor and hope for the best. Sounds fantastic to me. And then I honestly kind of want to go for buffs. So like, buff yourself. Does lower your speed. We're at 5. Give everybody +2 speed except for yourself. Raise your accuracy and crit. And then hope you don't get ambushed at night. That's been a pretty consistent problem for us. No ambush. Let's go. Alright, looking pretty good for this boss fight so far. No combat, please. No traps, please. Okay, combat, relatively weak enemies, but we did get surprised. It's pretty annoying. Terrible. Terrible luck. Salty gouge. Good dodge. Good dodge! Now you... This puts us in an okay spot. You had to go for it. To knock out an enemy's worth something. Okay, crit for 2. 16 stress. Could be worse. The stun is bad, especially because you're an armor-piercing unit, but it is what it is. 1 unit down. Not a great start, but these are usually pretty weak enemies. Good dodge on the brine. We really, like, disease is what we want to avoid here if possible. Okay, now you, again, we're in, like, a really bad sort of configuration here, but we're going to leave the healer there for now. Crit for 3. Again, stress. Lots of stress. Stun on the healer. The unit most able to be stunned without it really affecting us. There we go. 1 more unit taken out. Sniper's gonna go for this guy. 1 more unit taken out. This guy's on stun duty. Armor piercing realistically could kill him. And then we leave this fight not feeling too bad. Too bad at least. We're gonna use the herbs, so honestly, like, I don't know. Just drink the holy water and take this. And then we come here, and we'll use medicinal herbs, and what do we get?
Packs laden with loot.
That's alright, we definitely do not mind leaving Citron. And brackish tide pool, no thank you. Hoping this is a boss fight. This is, what on earth? This is the worst possible outcome, by the way. So here's, I think we do need to lunge just to reconfigure the party. That would have been an amazing kill, but still. It didn't. And you're buffed? What is the buff? The buff, I'll tell you one thing, it's unlikely to matter. Because I think you should be dead. No, you get to go first, huh? Oh, tough luck, buddy. Alright, you have 6 HP. Can kill you, let's hope for the best. It's not like we have a better move right now. This does put us potentially in, like, bolus territory. No, it doesn't hit you. Okay. I'd really like to make sure you don't do anything, so we will take you out. Arterial pinch is high bleed. It's actually the ideal attack for us, because we can just bandage through it. We don't have anything better to do on this turn, so we'll just armor pierce this guy. When I said this is the worst possible outcome, what I mean is that we've got to go to the other side of the map now. Which means we could have a little bit more combat. Before the boss fight, which is, again, very bad. I don't mind. Go ahead and bleed. Resisted the bleed, even better. Huge. It's a shame the stun didn't work, but it is what it is. We'll lower the prot. Sniper shot can hit you. I mean, this is where the Mark Party shines, when we can get Fake Nicholas to do a 35 damage crit to take out a large unit. Feels nice. Feels nice, man.
Can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'd really like to take those relics. I will dump... I'll dump 1 portrait for now, but... It's a longer mission. I mean, it's not long, so to speak, right now, but it's longer than I expected at the present moment. I'm really, really just hoping we don't have combat before the boss fight, because you never know. Like, some of these boss fights, we go on it and we think, like, oh, we got the perfect loadout. And then when we're on it, they take the only unit that can target the back line, and we get screwed. Realistically, that's not going to happen here, because we have a good loadout that can target the back line. Or target any position, really. This is the kind of like a dream setup right now, with the exception of us, like, preferably choosing to have an occultist instead of a vestal. But
and purpose is made clear.
Fly away home, my vestal. They'll heal you more than vestal. And with this perfect vestal, we'll kill the bosses. Probably should have taken the gold. Good dodge, good dodge. No combat, no combat, no combat. Alright, let's go. Guaranteed boss fight, everybody's in the right position. Yo, you are a large person. All hands on Drek. No, don't you dare take my Arbalist. Yeah, that's right. Drowned Ropeman. What's the buff on this? Extra ack. Extra ack. I would like to smack this guy. Like, if we could take a mark turn, I'd be a happy man. But I don't know, a lunge early is also pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna lunge early to put the healer in the right position, and then we got armor piercing up at the front. So really, I'm marking the ship as well, so that the sniper can actually, or the Arbalist can do good damage there. And then we're gonna go for a stun, which would help me out from the healing department. Seems to have worked out pretty well. Boarding clutch. Well, you tried. You failed. The lesson is never try. We critted you for a third of your HP, roughly. Seems like an okay turn for me. Drink with the dead. That seems stressful. 11. Could be worse. 11 and no debuff? I guess because you get 6 actions a turn, some of them are worse than others. That shuffle is really bad. At least it wasn't a stun, though. So here... I mean, plus 36% damage against marked. In my head, it's kind of a race to the finish on this guy. Hopefully our Vestal can move back 2. Back 1. It's fine. It's slow, but it's fine. Dude, Arbalist. King of the marks. Every Arbalist needs to be named after a famous mark. So this is definitely Mark Zuckerberg. Like this, he's done. If we get to act, at least he's done. Very bad that you went up to the front, but dude, look at that. That was a dream. Very easy boss fight. We will obviously take as much of this as we can. So we'll dump the herbs, dump the torches, we'll dump the last shovel. Turns out we were overly aggressive with the shovels, but oh well. Bring, 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 bring. That was easy. Extremely easy, and also a lot of fun. So we got a couple level 5s now. Cove Phobe and Curious. Curious seems terrible. So does Cove Phobe, but I don't know why they'd be afraid. They just, you know, we're doing awesome there. Bear Taffy is moving sluggishly, that's fine. Nothing else special except Justin's finally back. Hey, good mission. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!